I mean, girl, I know who it is. It's obvious who it is today. It's him. Like, who the hell is Nigel? You know? And then they bring up and say, like, what? I didn't even call him that. I didn't even realize that was his name because I didn't call him that because he went by something else. And if anybody knows, like, that person was down there in May of last year. August of last year. He moved out the Sunday after I left. I left on Friday, he left on Sunday. When I went back down there, I honestly think it probably wouldn't have happened if he would have been there. But he wasn't there, okay? Oh, girl, have a great day, Patty. I don't know where you're getting burps at, but nobody's burped over here, baby. Bless you. Have a blessed day. Where has burping happened? This is not burping. Y'all need hearing aids. You really do. Hearing aids.
Y'all don't know what it is. It's supposed to be like only like a 2-minute drive or something like this. It's like a 2-minute drive. They try to consider that that's really nice. So I advanced.
I literally did. It's like it's hilarious to me, the stuff they make up. He needs to stop worrying about me and work with that felony that he's got pending. Like I said the other day, the things that you gave me include the dirty shoes on my feet. The dirty shoes on my feet. Let me repeat myself. Including the storage unit. Including the labels. You're welcome to have all of that back in court that you told me was mine and you gifted me. Including everything. Okay? Even the candle that's burnt down that hasn't been thrown away, you're welcome to it. But you will never take away what you done to me that morning, and that eats you up. That you want to change the narrative that da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No, sir. No, sir. That's not how it works. So every little thing that you gave me or gifted me or bought me, you're welcome back. And I will do that in court. So continue with your narrative. I don't give a shit. You lost the best thing that ever happened to you and then want to say, keep internet off of it. Internet don't need to know everything. They don't need to be in your relationship. You knew I was part of the internet whenever you met me, okay? So therefore, now you're going to the internet. You are crazy. This is why you'll never be married or have a wife. You won't. And the one opportunity you had, you fucked it away. So, I'll see you there. Girl, it is muffled. Glad it's muffled. And ain't no damn baby now and the future possibility will ever be yours. Get that through your head, okay? Even if I was, it would not be yours. Okay? Gotcha. But it can't be a felony warrant when the stuff that he gave me is not valued over a certain amount, you idiot. You can claim whatever you want, but whenever it gets put into court for what actually is the factual truth, it's not a felony, you dummy. Because honestly, if that's a felony, then him breaking my phone is a felony as well. Keep believing what you want. Okay? Keep believing what you want. I'll see you there. And just remember that I have victim services and advocacy on my side along with the district attorney. The state picked it up, not me. But I'm going to be there. So continue with your narrative and continue with your life and leave me alone. Leave me alone. Well, clearly you are very easily fooled, Andrea. He about killed me. I don't think that's healthier. I don't think it's healthier to be about killed, unalived by a person. Looks don't matter, okay? Looks don't matter when it comes to how you're being treated, okay? I've never had Kevin do that. Kevin's never strangled me out. Kevin's never had me on my hands and knees after he body slammed me to the floor and open hand slapped me as I gasped for air asking why. Kevin's never put my head in the wall because I was also still breathing for air, trying to get it in my lungs, dizzy, because he still wanted to control me. Okay? Kevin's never told me I'm containing you because you're crying. So if you guys want to believe somebody like that who is impulsive, who is an abuser, who is a controller and abuser deep down why he's never been married and has no children, then do that. Y'all can go be with him. He's free. Go be with him. Go be with him in his 8.5 inches he was so proud to tell the internet about. Go be with him. That way your videos can be posted online too, or given to people and sold to people without you knowing or approving of it. He also does that too. Takes videos of you and then will share them with people for money. Y'all know where he's at. I mean, he's in bankruptcy. He's in a bankruptcy, pending felony, and an abuser. Y'all can have him. I don't want him. Ever again. I learned my lesson. You ain't gonna worry about that again. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Oh. I can't believe this person was unalived at Walmart. Girl, he's never left me alone. He literally is online sharing like information that ain't true. But let him. Let him, let him, let him. Good. If you don't know who, then clearly you're not been around long enough, okay? I don't mention names. I never mention names. If you put the shoe on and you lace that bitch up, it means that you think it fits, okay? So, excuse my language, but if you get online talking after I've been online, then clearly I've said something true that you don't like. And you're including yourself in it. He could be a lot of people. But the people that know who he is, they don't get it confused. I'm a liar till it comes to the truth, and then I say too much. Which one is it? Well, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm to the point where, like, you're the worst thing that ever happened to me, and I can't wait to keep voicing it to the rooftops. It's funny to me that whenever I start sharing Kevin's prison stories that I hadn't done in forever, because, you know, me and him was posting content on Facebook, and I did. We got, like, 4 videos that had, like, 100,000 views or something, so he could have made money on the content creator with me, but yet he was too busy on other women and unaliving me, that I start sharing Kevin's stories, and now all of a sudden all these true things are coming out. All of a sudden I've got a warrant all of a sudden they're on my comments all day. Because he knows that possibility is never going to happen again. We will never be together again, ever. You will never see, touch, or be on my body at all. So, and you're a complete asshole to Christopher, not Nigel. Okay? You are a complete jerk to him. The way I look at it, you're miserable, or you wouldn't be on TikTok watching me every single day when you didn't have TikTok before me. So, hey, Gravy. Hey, Miss Patty, I saw you a minute ago. I ain't saw you much. Have you been on here much? I ain't saw you a lot. Yeah. They don't want me to be okay, but yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I mean, like, who literally tells the girl that just moved in, oh, can we go get a truck and you can have my car with your credit, get me a new truck and you can have the SUV? Like, that's the reason he wanted me down there. It's obvious. There's so much I ain't told y'all, but like, why would you not want me to get a family vehicle for my children with the credit that I've been building? That's exactly what I thought. Come down there, make content, quit his job, start doing OF, and that's what he wanted. And just be an internet couple and make money off the internet and not have to work a day again. That's exactly what he wanted. Well, then when he figured out that I wasn't doing a bunch of content like I thought I was going to be doing, and I wasn't going to do OF, he was too preoccupied about finding other women. He needs to worry about that, not me. Focus on other women. Focus on getting laid. Focus on paying your bills. Stop focusing on me. Like I said, of course he did. Of course. Yeah, that's what I said. He sold videos that we made privately, never put on any type of app. He sold those to other men without me knowing. That's against the law. Especially since I was gone back here and we weren't together or talking. That's revenge, PORN. The one that about killed me. Not the one who's talked down to me. Kevin's talked down to me. Kevin has, been emotional and taken out on me emotionally. This person about unalived me, no joke. Literally about unalived me. Not once, multiple times. So, I don't really care what he tells the internet. I don't really care what narrative he sways. He is an abuser. He doesn't have family or children. And he's immature as shit. Like I said, he lost the best thing that ever happened to him, the best possibility ever happened to him. Now he's trying to be relevant and stick around and have people that care and talk to him. Do that. You can have your own side of TikTok. Leave me out of it. I don't want shit to do with you. If you were who you said you were, you would have never laid your hands on me. You would have never raised your voice at me. You would have never used your words to hurt me. But mainly, you would have never tried to choke me. Whatever. My thing is, if you don't want the internet to know your business, why become with somebody who's on the internet? It's like, the internet don't need to know everything. The internet don't need to be included in everything, but yet you go and tell lies because you want to be relevant. You weren't part of the internet until Ashley come along, and now you can't stay off of it. Feel bad for the girls that give you a chance. But anywho, open line up. We're not focused on him no more. Like I said, if you guys want to deal with that type of person, he's crazy. He lives where he still lives. Filed bankruptcy to keep his house. Pretty sure he don't got to work crap with the job. But he's got free time to lay you down and do whatever to you. Just make sure you leave right after or he might kill you. But I think he thinks those inches are just going to draw people in more and more and more and more and more. Have fun. But I'm happy where I'm at. Happy in life. It's going up. And I don't care what you think or what you say. Okay? I don't. What does that mean? Baby, he did that. He got online last year with a tape measure. Not me. Him. I was live. So, yeah. Made me sleep under a porch. Where's that information from? I ain't never slept under a porch. Never. Glad you know so much. What? Hilarious to me. Hey, beautiful. What's funny is, the people who repeat things, hear it from other people and make it up, and even if, like, the point is, I'm a liar, but yet they take everything and turn it. So, which one is it? Am I a liar, or do I tell the truth and y'all tell the truth that I've told? Which one is it? Make up your mind. And my point is this, like, if you weren't there, you don't know what went on. Luckily, I had video evidence to prove what happened there because I was afraid if I didn't tell somebody, he might unalive me and I wouldn't make it out. Was I trying to avoid the cops? Absolutely. I don't like calling the cops. I try to avoid that at all costs with everybody. Did I feel like I had to call the cops this time? Yes, I did. That should say something. Just because I don't say every detail of stuff doesn't mean that I'm lying. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. Like, it's just insanity. 2 years ago, Ashley tells too much, shows too much, but yet now she's a liar. Which one is it? Oh, me. It's hilarious that people who do not live in my home think they can tell me what happened in my home. And I do test people. I do. Don't get me wrong. I do test people. I send stuff out to see who says what. So, you know, what in the world? That must have got caught right on my needle. Got caught right on my needle. No. Wasn't going to, but I'm going to now. Yep. And if I can get him charged with anything more, I'm going to. He wants an example made, then I'm going to make one. He's going to try to make one out of me when I didn't do anything wrong. Baby, we even. I'll see you there. I've been in court way more than you have. Way more. So, even if you get some of the charges dropped, and even if all of them's dropped, I will never shut this mouth of mine. So, leave me alone and move on, or don't, okay? Or don't. And we'll just see what happens. Because I ain't worried about whatever the hell you're saying, whatever the heck you're in here doing. Who cares? Slept under a porch. Oh. Like, once again, making shit up. Just love it, making shit up. What tea? Anywho, what are you guys having for supper tonight? Anything interesting? It's not Monday. What could be? Monday night. Tacos sound good. I haven't had barbecue pork chops in a long time. I don't know what French onion chicken and rice is. Backbone. I thought Kevin didn't like meatloaf, but he said he did. I don't know. But girl, I would do that too. Chicken rice, I ain't had chicken rice probably ever, be honest. Lasagna sounds good. Yeah, I want to cook. I want to start cooking again, but I was telling him that I like to go this week and like make out a schedule and buy like 3 or 4 packs of meat, 2 packs of chicken, 2 packs of meat, and then make out small meals, like make a small thing of chili, a small thing of soup, a small thing of dumplings, because it's that weather. And just make a little portion. And he can take it to work the next day and eat on it, and then maybe I can cook, the next day. Or that night. So I'm going to try to get us to go out and buy more stuff to make. meals with. Hey, beautiful. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Hey, beautiful. Well, thank you. Hey. Hey.
No. How? 10 heads. 5 years old. Please do not fuck me. That's great. Beautiful. Before you come to me like that, I'm saying never over here, baby. Never over here. Can never be a world like this. Like this. So much so like this. In a relationship, I would call, right, however, what I figured out, I am so much more productive.
Hey.
What about that? I don't know what it is. I don't know. I need nothing done. I sit up, but it's not what I did. We just, I didn't get anything done. You distracted me from my task. Like, that's fine. No, I need to do it now.
Hey, girl.
Anyway,
Crazy that when I start talking about somebody who wants the attention, it jumps up to 330 people. Nobody commenting, so we know about 150 of those are haters. It's just common sense. Like, have 100 and something people in here, and then bam, jump up when I start talking about somebody who abused me. They range from like $3 to $15. Most of them aren't 15 though. Hair bows. Make lots of stuff, but I need to make my hair bows. I've been slacking. I ain't been slacking. I need to get more in a routine and making bows more, because that's what I stand out for. That and headbands, make headbands. So I'm going to make baby headbands here in a minute. I'm hoping to get a delivery later.
what about that? I don't know what it is. I need nothing done. I sit up, but not like this. I don't get anything done. You distract me from my task. Like, let's be fun. No, I need to get to it now.
Hair bows.
You're getting very excited and a little bit. It's obviously spoiled. I wear the fact that my husband has absolutely that man is literally inside of me. Okay, let's be clear. I'm not trying to stop my marriage. Okay? My marriage can literally pack his mother's fucking bed with his kids, roll up a mattress and pillows and blankets, and then live with him. And I get asked, I don't like being social. I don't know how funny and happy y'all think I am. I don't like taking my social skills. So as long as she really gets me and nobody expects me to do it all, we're good. But I don't think it's too much shit. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I know myself. I know my mental space. I know my mental health. And that shit that will drain the fuck out of me and I will go into a depression. I don't give a fuck. So, hey, what's your name? I don't give a fuck. All the time, I'm gonna go for holiday and special occasions and when I'm in the mood, but this I can't come home. I'm so happy for my man. You go ahead. You go to Walmart. You buy a blender. Instagram love steak. Looking at some kind of running. Another woman don't see and like another woman decided to throw away her baby in trash can. But this time the baby was found alive. Anything neighbor, this is 22-year-old is Mia Hernandez. And it's worth mentioning she actually has older children as well. She is from Columbus, Georgia, and she actually double bagged her newborn baby and threw him into like a
Oh, people.
after the baby was done. Double bagged and she took her son in Botel in Columbus. She confessed to giving birth in the back of her Botel room on Tuesday after doing her laundry that morning. She placed her newborn in the dumpster. She claimed that no one knew that she was pregnant. According to the person leading the investigation, Hernandez opened a white and blue trash bag, placed the baby along with
He wasn't so nice then. People change
in another bag before discarding it in the dumpster.
and grow. Some people don't grow. Some people don't. Some people don't. But he has.
30 bystander heard the cry.
I'll take him being not so nice over being almost unalived any day of the week. I'll take him being not so nice because he's 52 years old and works 13 hours a day in 100-degree weather, drives an hour home sometimes. Sometimes he'll get home till 8 o'clock, goes in at 5:30. I'll take that any day than somebody who refuses to go to work then tries to unalive me, or don't go to work and then blames me and tries to unalive me. He knows he was complacent. He knows he got comfortable. He knows that he was wrong. So, he's made changes just like I have. But we'll get into that. There's a whole story. There's a whole prison story being told by him right now. And then when we get done telling that, we're going to tell how all this happened. It ain't just going to be prison stories. It's going to be how all of this happened. Why he seemed hateful when he came home. Who was in his ear talking to him. What they were saying. What they were trying to do. It goes way deeper than y'all know about. So, it'll be a couple months, but we'll be talking about that. We're going to talk about it all. I just don't know how long it'll take to get there.
He is facing multiple charges, including reckless conduct and abandonment.
I didn't know I had to go from
So,
I just keep going out.
unfortunately,
We have.
select the one that you want. I'm just going to take the number of the and you double check. So it's like, right there, it's like Uber.
Walk everything. Walk everything. Walk everything. Walk everything. Walk everything. Walk
Oh, wait, girl. It's not crappy, but I mean, it's just a style. I don't even know where it's at. Okay. Here's the little ones like this. I don't know. Oh, it's up on the wall. But no, I was just making some. Let's see. These are the brown ones, but like I said, I'll make you some more. Honey, I'm with the same person I've always been with. The person that simply worked 13 hours a day, came home to 5 children with no break, me getting no break, had his family in his ear complaining about me being live and me doing sales and me cooking and me etc. And he just didn't show it right, you know? But he sees now how he was wrong. I see how I was wrong, and we both don't let the internet affect us anymore. We used to. He used to get messages from people and she's saying this, she's doing this, she's whatever. And now he don't respond to those messages because he knows they're only trying to cause us issues. So, the other person who about unalived me, he likes females' attention. And males too. So of course he's going to be on Reddit and Discord posting whatever he thinks is going to get him changed opinions about him. Changed opinions of an abuser who tried to unalive me by strangulation over nothing. Okay? I'd rather be with a 52-year-old who can see his faults after a decade and change his ways than be with a 30-year-old who's never been in a relationship, never had a baby, and thinks he knows it all. So, who was? He was loving being live back last summer. What do you mean by that? Last summer wasn't... Last summer was on me. I left because I was fearful. I left because I was self-sabotaging. I left because, honestly, his cousin was leaving and I didn't want to be alone at night. And even though his cousin wasn't there at night, he worked too. Some days he'd be upstairs and I won't have to worry about it. But this time, I was there for good, okay? I was on there for good. I was there for forever. I was there in hopes to get married eventually. I was there happy. And the things he did to me, I won't never say get over it, but I won't never forget it. It's the closest to dying that I've ever felt. It's the closest to, I've got to get away from this person or else he's not going to let me leave. On my 2 feet. I mean, I threw my stuff in a U-Haul. Threw it. As his brother watched me. So, you know, I'm just over the nonsense. Like, you preyed on me. You begged me to come back just to mess it all up. I don't understand it. That's what hurts the most. Why did you even have me? Why? I was stressed over my job, so you told everybody that I made you lose your job when you know that wasn't the truth. Wasn't the truth at all. But I was your blame for everything. Told me you had the house paid up before I came, because in our messages it says that. I'm not coming unless the house is paid up because I don't want to have insecurity about my living situation. That's the one thing that you don't want to be unsure about. That's what I've been unsure about this last year. Then I get there, and in 3 or 4 days I ask you again, and you're, 3 or 4 months behind in foreclosure? Didn't even tell me you were in foreclosure. I found that out afterwards. Asked me to use my credit to get you a new truck, thinking I was going to do that over my kids' family vehicle. It's clear as day why you had me come down there. I mean, Kevin's never asked me to put a camera in every single vicinity that I was in. Never had me carry the camera to the bathroom. Never had me. He's never come on my live and watched every second through a camera. And then threw a fit if I put it outside. So I thought Kevin was a controller. He's not. This person doesn't have any relationships or women because he's a controller. He thinks he's right about everything. I mean, heck, he even talks down to the 63-year-old that he chose over me, pretty much. Talks down to her. Hangs up on his mom and blocks her. Who does that? Because they don't like what she's saying. A child. A controlling child. Like I said, a man-child. Exactly what he is. Who wants to lead on to everybody that he's so great, but he's losing everything. Make it make sense. I need to go to therapy because when I listen to stuff that reminds me of that morning, it takes me 5 minutes to cry. As much as I want to cry, as much as my body aches and I tense up, and it's like I'm just numb from it because it's like he led me on a fairy tale in the hopes of using me, in the hopes of manipulating me, in the hopes of controlling me. I mean, the night that I walked through town for 5 hours almost because he came flying home wanting to be in my face. It's in that video. And the video at the end proves that I was walking. I'll have to go back and find it. I've got all the messages to Grandma I can prove that I texted Grandma saying, I'm not going back. He's already controlling me. I mean, I had to literally walk through town and not tell him where I was at so that I could get away. Because he told me to pack my stuff up and go to my grandma's. I was going to have to leave because I was on live at 1 o'clock in the morning like he told me to be, and said I need to take a break and get off my feet. I said, I'm not tired. It's on my main page. If you have any doubts about this, go to LILSTAR92. I mean, but literally, he literally, I mean, it's just, it's insanity. Like, you almost unalive me to where I flee from where I'm at before you can get out of jail. I call the cops on you. That should say enough. And then you get online trying to spew a bunch of negative hate that ain't true, or things that I told you to see if you say it. I mean, come on. You failed horribly. But I just don't care anymore, honestly. I see him for who he is. He's just mad that I won't give him chances like I have everybody else in my life as men. But truthfully, nobody else in my life have ever tried to kill me. Heck, use me. Even Michael didn't do what he's done. And he's held a gun to my head and sexually assaulted me. That's how I got pregnant with Andy. And this was worse than that. I didn't expect it from him at all. It was like going to bed with Ted Bundy. I mean, that's not a lie. I'll never forget his eyes. I'll never forget his voice. I'll never forget the things he said to me that morning while he held me hostage pretty much. Wouldn't let me leave. I'll never forget me being on my knees, gasping for air, and him just slapping me open-handed. Not once. 3 to 4 times. 5 times. Multiple times. About 10 slaps, okay? So, no, I've never dealt with this before. No, I've never felt like this before. No, I've never had a man pretty much prey on me, it feels like, for a year just to be somebody completely different than who he says he is. At least, you know, the other men in my life, the honeymoon stage was the honeymoon stage. And if he'll do that to me within 14 and a half days, he'll do it to someone else too. I mean, it's proven that one of the number one things they look for in a murderer is strangulation and abuse. And there was no hitting me. There was no just beat me around the head. No, it was strangulation, body slam to the floor, open hand slap me as I'm gasping for air. Not once, multiple times, 3 times. And then when I say, why are you doing this, crying, gasping for air, I'm containing you, woman, to calm you down. You're containing me because I'm crying, asking why and to stop. And honestly, if I wouldn't have said either you're going to unalive me or I'm going to unalive myself, I don't think he would have stopped. And the only way I got him away from me to let me get my phone after 2 hours almost was by saying, either you let me go or you're going to jail. You let me go or you're going to jail. So I had to put him in jail. He wouldn't let me leave. Did I try to avoid? Absolutely nothing, Becky. Nothing. Do you see how you blame the victim? When court happens, Becky, you'll see the body cam footage says exactly as I've stated. The police report, exactly as I've stated. And it's quite funny to me that y'all claim I'm an METH user, but I remember dates. I remember details. Somebody on METH don't remember stuff like that. Their story changes. Mine don't change. It just shows you how people are, you know?
And you know it might not ever come your way. Dreaming anyway.
Hey, babe. Has anybody asked for any money? Has one person asked for money or a gift? Has anybody asked for anything? Thank you. You're so pretty. Yay. I'm excited. Oh, it's a doll board. I didn't have a doll board last time. I'm just saying, listen, I'm a liar, but I tell too much. Which one is it? The person who wasn't online is now online, but y'all believed that person. The person who tried to unalive me over nothing. Over me literally saying, meet me in the middle. Meet me in the middle. I mean, if you had somebody that persuaded you to come back, they would... And here's what he said the whole time. I don't, like, and I should have got this, you know. Whether we're together or not, I just want you away from him. That's my end goal, is you be away from him. So I was never the end goal. The end goal was to get me away from Kevin and you be out with everybody else. I see that now. I understand that now. I didn't want to believe it then. You know? It's just nonsense. Like, it's dumbfounding. Like, if there had been lies or cheating or if there had been, like, you know, he was the one lying to me and cheating. Not me. I blocked Kevin. Wasn't even talking to Kevin. I was there forever. I was there for good. And because I don't know, I guess he messed it up. I got the messages that prove, but I guess he had messed up his job and I didn't know it. So when he came home that Saturday night that I took off walking, I think that was his last strike. So whenever this happened on Tuesday, he claimed that he had smoking in his system when he don't smoke, and I've never smoked around him for him to have it in his hair. So he must have had somebody around him before I showed up. He told his family that it was me. And I not argue with him, told him all day, the facts. It has to be in your metabolics. It has to be in your system. It has to go through your system to be in your hair follicle. It wasn't a urine test, it was hair follicle. Like, you're not persuading me of anything. I know this. So whenever, I talked to him, I stayed up all night worrying about his job, him losing it, and him blaming me when I knew it wasn't the truth. So I told him, please go tomorrow and get your own hair follicle done. That way, if that one says that you don't, then, and they fire you, you have something that says on the same date, pretty much 24 hours, that you did it. Okay, he goes to bed that night. I was live with you guys. Y'all guys probably remember that. My OGs remember it. I was happy. I was quiet, but I was happy because he was asleep in the chair in the living room. I watched Gypsy Rose, Love After Lockup Season 1, and Sister Wives. I was like on the episode where Garrett dies. About 3:30. I got off live like 2:30. Had the same shirt on, no bruises anywhere, no marks, nothing. Got off, he had woke up, he had promised me that I wouldn't sleep on the couch, that I'd go to the bed. I kept my promises. Don't hang up on me, don't sleep on the couch. Deborah hung up on him, never slept on the couch. So I go to bed, and I say, you can stay in there, because he was talking from the living room. You can stay in there. You slept since 10 o'clock. I hadn't been asleep. I'm sleepy. I had gotten on his schedule. He worked all night. So I would stay up most of the night, 2 or 3 o'clock, go to bed. He'd come home about 8. I'd get up about noon, 10 to noon, and then I would do my day because he wasn't home, so I'd be up at night. I was getting into that routine. Well, I'd stayed up a little later than normal because he was in the living room, but I was stressing. Like, how's he going to blame me for this? I know I didn't do this. And, like, I was set on him proving himself. So I go to the bedroom, he's in there like, just picking. And I was like, well, honey, I'm trying, because I was sleepy. My eyes were burning, couldn't hold my eyes open, I was sleepy. And I was like, honey, I'm tired, I'm going to bed, but you can stay in there. Well, he comes in there and says, I'm just a jokester. I'm like, okay, well, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm not sleepy. So he gets in the bed. And he's on his phone at 4 o'clock in the morning with I know who now. And he's leaned the other way, facing away from me, up towards the mirror. I'm facing towards the window. And he's like, are you going to lay all the way over there? After him coming in joking with me the whole time. Picky, 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 picky. I'm just a picky person. I'm just a jokester. Gets in the bed, does that. And so I turned over and said, can you meet me in the middle? Meet me in the middle. Exactly what I did. Meet me in the middle. He jumps up, says, this is not a laughing matter, busts the mirror, sliding glass mirror. I get out of the bed and say, why did you do that? Why did you do that? He swore he'd never use his words against me or his hands. Well, if you're physically doing stuff to the walls, in his opinion, months before that, Kevin was a coward for ever putting holes in the walls because kids do that. Men don't do that. They handle their emotions. So, of course, I'm upset because it's the first violence he showed me. He comes around the end of the bed. At that time, I got confused and said he'd come across the bed, but he come across the end of the bed because I was walking to the end of the bed. And he starts choking me from behind with all of his body weight. That's why I had a bruise right here and a bruise right here. He had his right hand around me, choking me out with all his body weight. When I was finally grabbing at his arm saying, stop, because I couldn't breathe. I literally was gasping for air at that point because he had me so tightly. He then body slammed me to the floor. That's how I had a bruise on my right knee because that was my dominant knee that I land on automatically to catch myself. And then as I'm on the floor with my hands and knees, gasping for air, saying why, he just rears back and open hand slaps me with his right hand against my left cheek 4 or 5 times. As hard as he can. Once I make it to my knees again, he does the same thing from behind. Once again, body slams me to the floor and open hand slaps me as I'm trying to get back up and asking him why, crying. Once he got me on my feet that time, he choked me from the front. That's why I had scratches all around my neck and put my head in the wall. Now for an hour, I packed my stuff with him on my legs, him on my hands, wouldn't let me touch my phone. He was still on the bed. So from 4:15, 4:30 until 6:30, I was back and forth with him. Either you're going to do it or I'm going to do it. Either you're going to unalive me or I'm going to unalive me. That's your choice. That's the only way I got him off of me. Then it was either you're either letting me leave or you're going to jail. You're going to jail or you let me leave. So he starts packing my stuff for me in the bathroom, throws it all in my bag, comes in there, takes my clothes, because I went in the office. I wanted to be away from him. That's when I made the video to my friend and to Kevin. Because if he was to unalive me, I wanted somebody to know what was going on. Because people did not see that side of him, and nobody would have believed it if I wouldn't have recorded what went on. If I wouldn't have recorded after the fact what had went on, none of y'all would have believed me. Nobody. I couldn't even believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like, who are you? Just put makeup on and just hide your bruises. Oh, they won't never notice. You stayed with Kevin for 10 years, but you won't give me a chance. Kevin's never done this. No one's ever done this. He's exactly what he told me you were going to be. Kevin warned me, and I just didn't listen. Kevin's always been my protector. He's always stood up for me. Now, has he treated me poorly at times emotionally? Absolutely he has, okay? Yes, he did. Then, okay, so I'm packing the office. He's outside talking to his 63-year-old woman, his grandma. He comes in and says, "Get the hell out of my house," 5 times in my face. "Get out right now." Takes my laptop. I had the door open, packing stuff, taking it outside. He throws my laptop outside, trying to break it. Takes my other stuff, throws it outside. So I grab my phone, go down the driveway, because he doesn't have Google pinned where he lives. It's pinned down the road. Go walking down the driveway to call 911 so they can help me pack so I can leave. Watch me pack. As I'm doing that, he chases me down, runs me down, chokes me from behind on the phone with 911. I luckily got the address out. All of this will show on the FOIA report. Okay? Chokes me out and then breaks my phone. Throws it against a tree as 911 listens the whole time. About 15 minutes they couldn't talk to me. Okay? 15 minutes they tried to get information. It took them 45 minutes to find me. When they show up, he walks up to him and says, "Oh, it's rough smecks." Like I told them, I don't call the cops. I've been through domestic violence situations. If this was rough smecks, they would have saw it last night on live. If this would have happened, rough smecks, you would have had calls out here last night from my own line. I had like 200 of you guys, 300 of you guys watching me that night. There wasn't a mark on my face or my body. But then 2 hours later there is. So you can believe what you want. If you ladies want to believe that crazy, then go on down there. He's in foreclosure. He don't have any responsibilities. Whatever's between his legs you may or may not enjoy, but that's what the truth is, okay? He's got a pending felony for strangulation against me. And like I told him, if you let me go, if you let him go with this, your department will be sued. Because if my own line, when they see this, there's nothing that you can say. My own line, they know me. They know, if I'm upset, y'all realize it sometimes. Gonna tell me put makeup on it and just hide it for a week, not go live. So yes, he is like Ted Bundy, and he's not who he says he is, and I'm done with that. If he wants to get online and keep talking about me, fine. But people need to know who he really is, because the next person probably won't be so lucky. If he would have had 2 more inches on me, I would not be here. I wouldn't. If he would have been 2 inches taller than me, I would not have been here. He would have probably unalived me and not meant to. Like, I totally think that he meant to. Like, I think he blacks out more often than he wants to admit. That's why he's not in a serious relationship. But I don't have a baby, boo. I don't have a baby. I'm glad you believe C in them, because it's quite funny to me that I'm supposedly 4 months pregnant, but it's called testing people, boo. Testing people. And I was right. I guess I'm 4 months pregnant, huh? That was Monday. Saturday. Monday. That was Monday. 4 months pregnant, huh? Same size I've always been. Same size I've always been. In fact, I've lost 10 pounds. And I'm constipated at the moment, so by weeks. So yeah, I was happier down there. I was. But not after you go through a traumatic experience like that, you can't be happy again with that person, because no matter what, the two things I asked him is, do not raise your voice to me, don't use your words against me, which he did. He wasn't just physically abusive that morning, he was emotionally abusive too. The physical, I can't trust him. Like, there would be reactions. There would be flinching. I would no longer feel comfortable in that space around him. So there was no fixing this. There was no going back. You know, there was no taking it back. There was no just forgive and forget. It was impossible. Like, I had somebody my own body weight, my height, that I loved wholeheartedly, thought I knew him, thought I spent a year getting to know him, thought this was forever, going to have babies and get married and start my life and get my children back, and he was my hope. And then going to get online and be like, all she wanted me for is to get her children. What? You knew that? You knew that the whole point was to be with you forever and have my children back home. I never lied to him. I didn't. And it just hurts my heart that I can be so naive at 33 years old with men. Honestly, me and Kevin break up, I think I'll probably be single forever, or for a long time, or heck, women, I'm just joking. I thought I was bisexual when I was younger, but I just have been with somebody since I was 16, and I just give myself too easily, and he knows that. That's when he preyed on me. And I think he preyed on me because of online. I think that he wants online to be able to make money and stuff, you know, and I was his hope, but yet he didn't want to give up everybody else. I mean, he had 3 people lined up to meet 2 days after I left. I just never felt this used. I never felt used and manipulated. Even when he told me his house was in foreclosure, if I would have been the person that he leads me to be, I would have left. Why would I still be here if I don't have security in a house, if that's what I wanted so badly? I wanted somebody who meant what they said. That's it, you know? I wanted somebody who meant what they said and said what they meant. I am. And you know, Kevin, it's done us good, to be honest. It's done us good. I went to the hospital and I didn't. I'm pretty sure I had a concussion just the way I acted. He's never seen me be like that. I've been through a lot of stuff with him. He wanted to do something, but he didn't believe me. He thought that I was just emotional and we were arguing. But I'm glad that he didn't show up, because something would have happened and he would have been in prison and he wouldn't be here, which I just want him to leave my name out of his mouth. Just leave me alone. Like, leave me alone. I can't help it that you put your hands on me and did this. I can't help it the state picked it up because you wouldn't let me leave. I can't help it that you made this choice. And for a while I wasn't going to go to court. I was just going to let it be dropped. if the state drops it, because, but I hate to find out that somebody else is not here because I didn't go through with it, or I didn't come as a victim. I was just gonna let it go, you know. I was gonna let it go and just let him be him, but people won't allow that. He won't allow it, you know. Listen, have y'all not learned that I'm just not like, I don't like court. I don't like the cops. I don't like civil matters, okay? I don't like confrontation, okay? At all. That's why when he came here to pick me up, my stuff was outside. Whenever I packed my stuff to leave, my stuff was outside. When Kevin came and picked me up, my stuff was in the yard. Kevin never stepped foot in his house. So, I don't do confrontation, you know? And somewhere deep down, I always want to believe that the men just make a mistake. That's not who they are. And, I give too many chances. That's the truth. I give too many chances with my heart. I do wish him well. I hope that he finds somebody and takes care of that anger deep down and has a family and children and everything he's wanted, but just leave me out of it. Well, I mean, I can't drop it anyways. The state picked it up. And I didn't know he was charged with a felony until recently. I thought it was just a misdemeanor on all three charges. Honestly, I should push for kidnapping. He wouldn't let me go for 2 hours. So the cop's like, why didn't you call sooner? Because I was going to leave. Like, I had to literally, in my FOIA, my video, it all says it. And I tell him I had to literally say either he's going to unalive me or I'm going to unalive myself before he let me go. Then I had to say, you're going to jail or you let me go. No, stay, just stay. Like I told him, okay, I'll stay. Because I had to play mind games with him back. I'll stay. You know I stayed with Kevin for how long, right? I'll stay. And then when you go to work, I'll be gone. That's what I told him. Like, you don't know your message. Like, you picked the wrong one. You think I'm going to stick around? Sure, whatever you want to believe. I'll be here. You go and do your hair follicle. I'll be here when you get back. And then we went outside and talked to somebody and boop, there, you know, boop. Heather, I am worried about my kids, baby. Sit on and rotate. Why don't you worry about you and not other people? Clearly, they need something to touch their daggum G-spots and get them an O, or else they're going to stay miserable their whole life. Clearly, the other entrance ain't working. But anywho, anyways, that's all I got to say. Don't like it, don't be here. Aww. Yay, I'm so excited. Thank you. I'm excited to have my boards in. I can make full headband pieces now. Look, don't make any sense. Like, I was going to clean in that area and have him help me, like I was going to do here. No. Just focus on your social media. You've already got that going. Focus on content and your sales. You can get ahead a lot quicker than going out and trying to get houses to clean and all that time spending and stuff. But later on, once you get more settled, we can do that. But right now, I focus on this. And then uses that against me and throws it in my face. And I have all the messages. I just got to go back and screenshot them, and I don't want to go back 3 months and screenshot stuff. So that's the reason why I haven't, to be honest. Same person, always hating. But anyway, thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying to make more is what I was trying to say about that. Thank you for the heart, me. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I've got to work on some Halloween. Everybody's been asking. Yeah, I've got school bows I'm working on at the moment, a little late, but I'm going to work on Halloween bows this week. I've got a cheer team to do for. I got to do 23 cheer bows. They're not really cheer bows, they're pinwheel bows, but they're for the cheer team, so. Thank you. Here's the thing, if you've got any shirts that you like, but you want her to match, I can make them identical to the shirt. It's hard for me to decide what to make, like styles and stuff, because I don't know what styles y'all like. So if you've got a certain style that you like and a certain, like, shirt, I have a number in the link tree. Send me that, and I can make pretty much whatever you send me, I can make. But, so this, I made this ribbon and this center. So here's some pencil bows I've been working on. So, I will work on some more Halloween bows here soon. See? Pencil bows. Here's a pencil piggy. There's 2 piggies to this. Here's a twisted boutique. A twisted boutique. Look. Some people say you go out and back in and it helps. I don't know. Don't have a clue. Well, thank you. I'm making some more. This is the one I just made earlier. This football ball. And then I made these little piggies yesterday. The black ones just now. The brown ones just now. Here's some little strawberry ones. Here's some candy, cotton candy. Hey, here's cherries I made. We've got the piggies. These are 2 of these, 2 piggies. Bows. We've got a bunch of different, I've been making different styles, so we've got some new styles I'm trying to make more of. These. So yeah, there's some styles I've been working on. Well, thank you. I'm excited to make knit bows. I haven't had boards in forever, and now I've got boards. I'm excited to see how they do. I want to, but it's just so much to have to set up. $50 to set up your table, the way it looks, all that. I do pretty good when I'm actually on here doing sales. I haven't been on here doing sales, so not as much. Girl, there's so much in my damn mind. It's hard to keep my mind off anything. There's so much going on. Hot in there. Had the air turned off, didn't realize it got hotter in here. Okay, let's see. Oh, my. I mean, just funny to me, things that people post, you know. Why would they post things if those people weren't talking? So some of the posts on Discord. Girl. What do you want to order, baby? I'm gonna be posting on my website here soon. Right now, I just have games on my website. I have a mystery bag game that's worth up to $10 more than what you pay, and then I have the gumball game. If you're wanting certain things, I would choose the mystery bag. If you pay $25, it's worth up to $35, $35 worth up to $45, $45 up to $55. If you play the game, it's just a variety of all of my stuff. I have fabric key fobs, I have teardrop earrings, I have studs, I have dangle earrings, I have lanyards, I have fabric headbands, scrunchies, I have beaded items, I have freshies, I have crocheted items, I have baby items. So if you're wanting like just hair bows, I would do the bags. And I pick out 3 bags, I put stuff in it, and then you open them and you choose which one you want. If you want to mix and match, you can. Or if you want to pick out bows that equal your amount, I'm okay with that too. I am going to try to work on getting my stuff posted back on the website, though. It's just a lot of stuff to post. I have so much stuff. I probably have like 30 key fobs over here. Probably 30 things of earrings. So I have a lot of different stuff. We try to be a one-stop shop. I have doilies. I have kitchen towels with toppers on it. I have coasters. I have bookmarkers. I have boas. Here's my grandma's bookmarkers. Bookmarkers. I have headbands from my grandma. Headbands. I have coasters. Here's her crocheted coasters. They come in a 6 set. I have beanie crocheted hats. I have afghans. I have baby afghans. I have, like I said, the kitchen towels with the toppers. I have cross bookmarkers. I have the boas that go around your neck. They go around your neck so that you don't have to wear an apron or something like that. We have kitchen towels that hang on your cabinets. We have scrunchies. We have wristlets. We have baby booties and baby items. We have pretty doilies. Here's Grandma's doily. One of her doilies. So, one-stop shop. I am working on some newborn and some infant headbands. I haven't been working on them because I haven't had any boards. When I have boards, I'm gonna try to make. I think they're 8 or 10. 8 or 10. I want to say that the thin ones are 8 and the bookmarkers are 10. Don't quote me on. They're 8 or 10. They're not any more than that, but something like that. Grandma, I think the skinny ones are 8 and the cross ones are 10. Something like that, something like that.